In the land of dawn, there is always a divine war between the two primordial forces. Not for a land, not for a pride, but for the stars themselves and for the immortality. This battle was also supposed to be ordinary. The first minutes were ordinary. But Mia took her first two kills under the 2 minutes with the help of Franco, and she also got her third kill. Everyone thought this was just another fight. At that very moment, Amon arrived like a wall of iron descended from a wrathful sky and silenced both of the Mia and the Franco. Everyone thought the balance has been returned. 4 minutes and 44 seconds. A torrent strikes Mia, and something inside Mia, something ancient, something boundless, something that had been sleeping since the very beginning, shattered open. At the first, the one who felt it was Rafaela. She ran. Every single instinct in her body screamed her to flee. But there are things in this world you cannot simply outrun. You cannot outrun gravity. You cannot outrun Mia. Mia killed her brutally. From that moment, the entire battlefield changed its nature entirely. For every other warrior, including the Primordials Blue, it was a war zone, a desperate, blood-soaked war zone where everyone was fighting for surviving. Every step was calculated, but for Mia, it was just a playground. She moved not with tactics, not with strategy, not with teamwork, with nothing but the sheer, overwhelming, suffocating, and the monstrous force of herself alone. And then she did something that made even the god lean forward. While the primordial red were taking the lord, she just went there, not to kill, not to dominate, but to let herself be killed. But even she, the Mia, miscalculated her own power. Her power was so immense that she accidentally killed two of the primordials, not by the intention, but by a mistake. The Lord that the primordials had claimed, that ancient all-powerful Colossus, but in front of Mia's power, it was nothing more than a toy made of water. She not only defended, she dominated. Her teammates were screaming for unity to fight together, but Mia chose not to listen. She would rather watch her ally fall, but she did not move. She let her enemies breathe and then devoured them one by one, all by herself. When her teammates finally charged the base in sheer desperation, Mia stayed outside, not attacking, not rushing, simply existing on that battlefield. But her presence was so massive, so suffocating that even the smallest minions felt it in their bones. Even they understood whose will they were carrying. As they marched forward, the minions were the one who ended the battle. 5 deaths. Not because she was outplayed, not because she was overwhelmed, but only because she was trying to play, and in return 31 kills and MVP. This battle was not recorded as a victory, not as a comeback, not as a display of teamwork or strategy or brilliance. It was written in the blood-stained eternal chronicles of the Land of Dawn as the most brutal, most one-sided, most humiliating clash this sacred realm had ever witnessed.